Hey everyone, how's it going today? It's Casey here, and today I'm going to do a little thing different because we came out with a new tool today, and I'm going to share that and talk about it. And so I'm going to put a pause on the doubling. I'm not going to take a trade because it's Friday and it seems like the market's a little slow today. However, I wanted to share about this tool, and one of the things that I've been working on is talking with people about just continually improving what I'm doing. And I want to share that with you as well, is to always be focused on improving what you're doing. Wouldn't you agree that it's just a good idea to always be making small improvements? I was reading a book today, and I'm always reading. It's called The 80-20 Principle by Perry Marshall. And one of the things that he was talking about in that was that, focusing on the small stuff. When you focus on the small stuff, it equals into big gains and big improvements and massive improvements. And so in my trading and in the trading tools that I'm developing, I'm just focusing on small little improvements, one little thing at a time, step by step. And another unrelated topic is I was talking to someone about public speaking, and they just said to me, they said, "Oh man, it's so cringy when I look at myself speak in public." And I'm like, you know what? That's how I feel too. But the thing is, I continually watch myself, and when I'm watching myself speak, I then make a small change, right? It's like, oh, okay, so I say too much. Well, I'm going to just take those ums out. I'm going to focus on that one little improvement and take the ums out. Then I'm going to watch myself again, and I'm going to see what I did wrong. And I'm going to find another thing to fix. And I'm just going to fix one thing at a time, and then the next thing you know, I'm a fairly decent speaker, and then I keep doing that, and over a long period of time, you get pretty good at it. It's an unrelated topic, but it's connected to what I'm sharing now about trading. Is I believe that you just keep looking at what you're doing, and you just make one small improvement at a time, and then you might make a little bit of breakthrough, and then all of a sudden, a massive breakthrough. Have you ever heard the term overnight success? Well, a lot of times those overnight successes happen after 10 years, after 15 years. They say that person was a 10-year overnight success, which means they're slugging it out behind the scenes, and then there's the big breakthrough. Now, I'm not saying that sometimes there really is real overnight successes and people don't, it just happens automatically. Yeah, that does happen, right? And I just don't plan for that. I plan for small, steady growth, small, steady improvement. And even today, as I was heading into the office, I was just trying to really get my mind focused on more breakthroughs. Like, I've had a lot of great breakthroughs, but I want to get even more breakthroughs in trading. Like, I believe that some amazing things are coming, and I'm excited to share. And as I'm doing the double training with you guys, I'm trying to double my account 12 times. I'm going to continue even now just focusing on improving that process, improving what I'm doing so I can share it with you. And again, I want you guys to have the mindset of, oh, okay, yeah, I can do this. I can improve little by little. So you look at the big picture, you look at where you want to go, but then you just take small little steps to get there. Because when you look at the big picture and you don't focus on the small steps, it can seem overwhelming. It can seem too much. Like, oh, how am I going to double my account 12 times and I can't even double it once? Or how can I double my account when I can't even make 1% gain? I lose every month, right? And so, baby steps. If you can't double your account, well, can you increase it by 1%? Can you do that? Can you increase it by $5? Like, focus on what you can do, focus on what you can improve, and then accomplish that. So anyhow, I'm going to just go ahead and jump in and talk about the tool now. So this is the spreadsheet. I'm not going to do anything today with it because we're not going to be doing that kind of trading. So I'm going to share with you the tool. It's a trend breaker tool. So this is a pound dollar chart. And I'm going to just throw this on here. What I'm going to do is go to the indicators list here. And I'm just going to remove my free Savvy MACD. I'm going to remove this. If I can get rid of it. Okay, remove this. Remove. Okay, and now we're going to throw on the trend line indicator. And I got a lot of indicators, which is something I need to work on. A little bit too much, but once you throw that on, it comes up with a screen that has all the inputs, which is kind of exciting as well, because there's a lot of different things that you can do. But one of the things I want here is to simulate the trades. And so we know that trends are really cool. I did a trend line strategy video about a month and a half ago, and I asked if this would be something that was interesting to people. And I got a tremendous value, a tremendous response on it. Everybody wanted to see it. And so we went ahead and built the thing because you guys wanted it, and I'm really excited about it because it's pretty cool. So I'm going to go ahead and throw it on here. And so what you can see, get rid of that, is you can see a couple different things. Right away, it might not stand out to you, but it's very interesting. And so what you'll notice is this is where the trend actually happened. So it's called resistance here, and it was broken. So right here, you can see that it was broken. And so now there's a trend line here to the upside, okay? And so when this gets broken is when the trend is going to trigger. And it actually doesn't clog up your charts. You just click on it to make it bigger. And we do that on purpose so that it's not making things too messy. Another thing that we've added, which you don't have to have, but this is a stair stepping to kind of give you an additional visual cue to help you determine what the price is doing. So right now it is moving down, but we have a pretty solid trend line in place here on this green trend line. You can see that it's pretty strong, and if we get a nice move to the upside, definitely could be a great trade. As a matter of fact, if you guys remember, I took a couple trades on this pound on these breaks over here, and the trend line breaker came out with the exact same trade. I thought that was pretty interesting. I ended up making a little bit of profit on it, but not a lot, because you'll see that it didn't quite hit the target, and I ended up taking some profit, but not too much because it reversed on me. But that's the whole idea, is, give yourself position. You don't know when a trade's going to go all the way or not, but you can tell when the setup is happening. And that's kind of the key. So here's another one up here. This is a trend that was broken, and you can see here would have been the entry right here. So here's the stop loss, and here's the entry. And this one actually did work out. And I always say this, hindsight is the best. Yeah, you could have done this, you could have done that. But this will visually help us forward thinking. Look at this one. And we set it up so you can set up nice risk to reward ratio. And if you have followed my spreadsheet at all, you know that risk to reward ratio is one of my favorite things. And so I've got this set for a really nice 20, 30 pip stop, and then look at the take profit, 120. So that's a really excellent risk to reward ratio, and it nailed it. Okay, and so very nice. It broke this resistance point, had a very nice breakout, and there it is. And so I'm not going to get into a ton of detail on this today. I just want to let you guys know that it's coming out. I will be looking at it more in the future for those of you guys that are interested, but it is something that was asked for. It is going to be ongoing and improving. And one of the cool things that you guys will be noticing is I did also get a new product development team in place. And so we're taking these products. I got some of the best people right now building these trading tools for you guys. And it was quite an effort to get these people on board, but for me it was totally worth it, because I'm getting better tools for me and better tools for all of you. And like I said, small improvements will equal great things, and we're going to continue to focus on making those small improvements over time. All right, well, that's going to be it for today. Just wanted to check in with everybody. Hope everybody has a great weekend, and trade safe. Keep your eyes open for the trend breaker that's coming out. I think it's going to be good. You can always follow me on Twitter too. I've got that there. And if you're interested in what we're offering, and if you're interested in learning more, because we have a lot of training that we're going to be putting out here, and it's fun, it's educational, just hit that like button and the bell. Just go ahead and do that for me right now so that you will get notified when we have updates. All right. Well, thanks, guys, and have an awesome weekend.